when I arrived at the house, I didn't cry. But, you know, standing weight all started. And I don't mean the building, I mean this altar. Standing weight all started. Is when Lungile is in my mind, that's how I was going to stand up and say, you know what, the gates are open. God has answered, and there's no way I can fault him for what he does in my life. A lot of things were going wrong in my life. I grew up, I don't know whether that's the right way to say it, I grew up an A student. Came to a point where I was failing left, right, and center. Like my life now was starting to be defined by failure because people were not getting what they wanted to get. My life was supposed to amount to nothing. But here I am today. I own a car. I own a house. I am not struggling to pay any of them. The debit order for the house went off on I think the 2nd. I still look at a balance that I can still survive. And that can only be God. I learned to keep my mouth shut because I realized that where I come from, that is where my problems are coming from. I look at my parents, I look at my aunts and uncles, and I compare them to myself, not in a bad way, but the progress of what has been going on in our family. I look at that and be like, God, it can only be you, because I see they're trying. I see they go to other churches, they pray, but I see what you're doing for me. And they also see what you are doing in my life. I will try and get those I can get to be where I see life, to be where I see their lives can change. Those who will accept the call, they will come. Those who want to be spectators, those spectating us, how do you do it? The only answer will be God. And my specific answer will be the God of HDSM. The God of HDSM. If he was able to do it for me, and he enables me to life is. Our parents are from a different generation. Yes, you want it a certain way from them. All good and well. But understand that what they gave you was all they could give you, was all they knew to give you. So even there, I got peace, and that peace has done so much for me. My name is Peace, but I didn't have it. My parents gave it to me, but I didn't have it. Even when it came to me, it came with its own issues. The name Rulani, it came with its own issues. So I just want to show you that in a space, this year's 2025, why didn't I do I have this old WhatsApp that Prophetess is no longer using, but I still have. So from there, I'm able to find when I sent her a text first, and that was after the call. So I had to take the initiative, because she didn't know me, but now I knew her. I took the initiative and sent her a text, and she saved my number, and she started services on Zoom, and I joined. I think that was 2021, I think. Yeah, 2021. So 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. In 4 years, God was able to dust me off, remove the veil or whatever they had put on me. Got a car, 2022. Do you see the speed from 2021 to 2022? And again, I will speak to the prophetess heart. That woman's heart is big. Amen. That woman's heart is big. Amen. The job I got in Bumaland, I was sitting on top of my CV. I don't know how many times, maybe 10 times, she was asking for my CV. I had caged myself somewhere with someone who was assisting me to sit on my CV. So also be careful of who you invite in your life. That job opened the door for the car. it didn't even register, I think, at some point that I can afford a car, because I was coming from 4,500 as a salary. Ne? Oh, it had increased to 5,800